Hello everyone, welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for South Sudan news. Today we bring you major updates that have captured the attention of the nation, touching on politics, justice and community reconciliation. Let's start with the latest regarding Dr. Machar Durgon. Today, September 12, 2025. Vice President Dr. Riek Machar Durgon received a team of legal representatives at his residence in Juba, the capital city. According to sources close to the former first Vice President, Dr. Riek Machar appeared to be in excellent health and display remarkable moral and optimism for the future. Those who met him today report that he remained hopeful and determined, echoing the sentiment that truth will ultimately prevail. We all know that Dr. Riek Machar's situation has been in the spotlight since March 26, 2025, when he was placed under house arrest. This followed his arrest along with some officials from the SPLIU, including Potkang and Duoblam. The government of President Salva Kiir charged Dr. Riek Machar with murder and treason, connecting him to a violent incident in Nasser, where a clash between the Nuer White Army and the SSPDF soldier led to significant casualties. However, supporters of Dr. Riek Machar argue that the allegations are misplaced and misleading. They stress that SPLIU forces under Dr. Riek Machar were not involved in the fighting in Nasser and in fact attempted to intervene to prevent further bloodshed. The clash had already escalated beyond control by the time SPLIU personnel could act. Many voices in the community suggest that this case is politically motivated. They point to the event of 2013 in Juba, when Dr. Riek Machar fled the capital and was aided by a member of the Nuer White Army. Critics say the government is using the historical connection to unfairly link Dr. Riek Machar to incident in Nasser. In reality, SPLIU and the Nuer White Army are separate entities. SPLIU is a structured political and military organization, while the Nuer White Army is composed of civilian youth volunteers who organize independently, mainly to defend their communities against oppression. They have no formal office base or chain of command that align with SPLIU. Today meeting with his lawyer reflect Dr. Riek Machar continue engagement with the legal process and his commitment to advocate for justice and peace in South Sudan. His supporters remain hopeful that truth and transparency will guide the judicial process, reinforcing the need for dialogue rather than confrontation. As your correspondent, I believe it is vital for South Sudan to uphold justice without prejudice. Placing leader under house arrest without clear evidence only deepen mistrust. Peace can only come when dialogue, fairness, and community trust are prioritized. In other news, efforts toward reconciliation and peaceful coexistence are gaining momentum in Jonglei State. Governor Dr. Guy Cook has convened a 3-day consultative meeting in Juba, bringing together the Ayual community of Twitch East County and the whole community of Duke County. The meeting hosted at Juba Regency Hotel includes a wide range of participants: traditional leader, elder, youth, women, and other community stakeholders. The main goal is to promote dialogue, rebuild trust, and foster lasting peace between communities affected by the conflict. These consultations are crucial in addressing historical grievances and creating opportunities for mutual understanding and cooperation by engaging multiple voices, especially those of women and youth. The meeting encouraged inclusive solutions that can prevent future violence and build stronger community ties. Officials say that peace is not just about ending conflict, it is also about building social cohesion, and empowerment and empowering communities to take ownership of their future. This aligns with broader national priorities to strengthen dialogue, reconciliation, and social development across South Sudan. Well, I want to emphasize to viewers that lasting peace in South Sudan will not happen through force alone. These meetings are an important step showing that when communities talk, listen, and compromise, we can prevent tragedies and build a strong nation. Well, at the heart of this peace deal is Excellency Dr. Riek Machar, the former first vice president and leader of the SPLA-IO. His role has always been central to maintaining a balance between the government and the opposition forces. Dr. Riek Machar's leadership in implementing the peace deal has helped coordinate security arrangements, ensure representation for opposition communities, and maintain communication channels between warring parties. But what happens if Dr. Riek Machar is found guilty? This is a question many South Sudanese are asking. If the court ruled against him, it could have serious consequences for the fragile peace. Dr. Riek Machar's supporters see him as a symbol of the peace deal. A guilty verdict could lead to feeling of injustice and mistrust toward the government, particularly among the Nuer community and SPLA-IO loyalists. This could make parties less willing to cooperate in implementing the peace agreement. While nobody wants a return to widespread war, South Sudan has a history of rapid escalation when political leaders are sidelined. If Dr. Riek Machar's supporters feel the verdict is politically motivated, it may trigger localized clash, protests, or even army response in areas where SPLA-IO forces are strong. The peace deal is built on inclusion, not exclusion. Removing a key signatory could disrupt governance structures at both national and state level, leaving a power vacuum that might be exploited by the opportunistic leader of faction. The international community has invested heavily in South Sudan peace. A controversial verdict could slow down donor support, affect aid program, and undermine confidence in South Sudan as a state capable of upholding the rule of law. However, experts emphasize that peace is not dependent on one person. Peace is not dependent on one person alone. While the Riek Machar role is critical, the agreement also includes multiple mechanisms to prevent a total collapse. These include joint security committee, local reconciliation structure, and international oversight. The challenge is ensuring that these mechanisms function effectively if tension rise. I believe South Sudan must approach this moment with caution. A fair and transparent legal process is important, but equally important is maintaining dialogue and keeping the peace deal alive. Violence must not be an option. South Sudan has already suffered too much. Here, the story of Dr. Machar and Jonglei reconciliation effort illustrate the complex reality of South Sudan. On one end, the country is grappling with political and legal tension at the highest level of government. While on the other, communities are actively working to heal wounds and restore harmony at the local level. Both narratives reflect a central truth: peace, justice, and unity require patience, courage, and dialogue. Leaders, citizens, and youth all play a critical role in shaping the future of the nation. As we follow this development, it is clear that South Sudan is at a crossroad. How the government handle high-profile cases, how community resolve their dispute, and how citizens engage with the process of dialogue and reconciliation will determine the path forward. For the people of South Sudan, hope lies in truth, fairness, and collective action. Whether it is through ensuring that Dr. Riek Machar receive a fair hearing or supporting community peace initiative in Jonglei, every step matters. I urge every citizen to stay informed, participate in dialogue, and support initiatives that promote fairness and reconciliation. We all have a role to play in shaping a peaceful and prosperous South Sudan. That is all for today. A major update. We will continue following the developments surrounding Dr. Machar and the Jonglei reconciliation effort closely. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Changfied YouTube channel to stay updated on South Sudan news. Do not forget to hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.